guys. So, nobody came to the Google Meet, so I am just going to do a quick recording of your review for the test. So this is available on Google Classroom. This is your challenge questions. I see 3 people did it, but I don't know who they are because they're using different names. I'm going to start with the questions that seem to be like they gave people the most trouble, and then I'll go over the rest. So, to start with our difficult questions, we're going to first look at the story Jin's mom tells him in the beginning of chapter 2 and putting them in the correct order. So I'm going to actually pull up the story. You are allowed to use your notes, so please do. That's strongly encouraged. This would be, let's go to Classroom. Okay, so this is going to be in chapter 2. So that should be right here. So we're going to open this bad boy up. Okay, so they're in the car. They are on their way to their new house. They moved from Chinatown, San Francisco, remember? And they're going to their new house, still in California, but in a different area, in a pretty much mostly white suburb. So let me hide this. I'll zoom this guy in. All right, so this is the order. Long ago, a mother and her young son lived near a marketplace. Every day when the son played, he pretended to buy and sell sticks he found on the street, haggling over prices with his friends. The mother decided to move. They settled into a house next to a cemetery. Now when the son played, he burned incense sticks and sang songs to dead ancestors. The mother decided to move again. She found a home across the road from a university. The son now spent all his free time reading books about math, science, and history. The mother and her son stayed there for a long, long time. She finished the story as we pulled up to our new house. So they get to their new house and she tells him this story. So they lived in a marketplace, then they moved near a cemetery, and then they lived in the university and they stayed there for a long time. So on the Kahoot, these two are backwards. So the woman and the son lived at the marketplace and he haggled with his friend should be the first one. Then this one is the second one. Then moved to the cemetery. And then the third one is woman and son lived by university and he studied. They stayed there. And then the very last one should be the story ends as they pull up in front of Jin's new home. So it should be blue, red, green, yellow. So blue, red, green, yellow is the order for this. Why does Jin's mom tell him the parable? One person got it correct. So to make him feel better and show that she wants a better life for her son. The mom keeps moving because he's doing things that she doesn't want her son to do. She doesn't want her son to just sell things at the marketplace. She doesn't want her son to work at a cemetery. She wants her son to gain knowledge and become successful that way. So she's showing that they're making this decision to move from Chinatown to give him better opportunities and more opportunities. Is he sad? Of course he's sad. He's a little kid. He's moving away from everything he knew, all of his friends. So he's upset about it. What rumor is spread about Suzy Nakamura and Jin Wang? So these two are they're just not correct. The only correct answer is they are going to have an arranged marriage. So that's like the very first time we see him in school. It says the only other Asian in my class was Suzy Nakamura. When the class finally figured out that we weren't related, rumors began to circulate that Suzy and I were arranged to be married on her 13th birthday. We avoided each other as much as possible because they're embarrassed. They don't want the rumors to get worse, so they stop hanging out with each other. Or they don't even start hanging out with each other because they don't want the rumors to spread any further. Okay. So they are going to have an arranged marriage. No babies. They aren't siblings separated at birth, and they're not best friends. Okay. Which of the following is not a racist stereotype? Buck teeth is a racist stereotype of Asian people. Squinty eyes is a racist stereotype. Yellow skin is a racist stereotype. Love Starbucks is not a racist stereotype. These three all have in common what Chin Ki is depicted as. He's depicted as having eyes so small that he can't even open them. He's depicted as having literally yellow skin. And he's depicted as having buck teeth, which is just not true. So those are your Asian stereotypes. Love Starbucks is not an Asian stereotype. Chapter 3 is supposed to be like a romantic comedy. This is false. Chapter 3 is supposed to be like a sitcom, so something that you would watch that would have a laugh track in the background. Romantic comedies don't have a laugh track in the background. They don't tell you when to laugh. We're thinking the Everybody Rubs Chin Ki sitcom is supposed to be kind of like if you were to watch Drake and Josh. There's a laugh track in the background. There's absurd situations that go on, and it's supposed to be funny. iCarly's similar to that. This is supposed to be funny, but it's not. Like, it's really uncomfortable to like read that chapter. Okay, so then let's actually we'll go through all the questions. So go to summary. I'll play challenge myself. So my nickname is Diligent Pony. Great. All right, American Born Chinese, chapters 1 to 3. I believe the questions are all in the same order. How was the Monkey King born? This is the very, very beginning. From a tree, ripped out of his father's side in full body armor, from a rib from the side of his brother, or from a rock shooting rays of light from his eyes? It's this one. Ripped out of his father's side in full body armor is Greek mythology. That's Athena. From a tree is just not right. From a rib from the side of his brother is Eve from the Bible. What excuse does the guard give the Monkey King when he stops him from entering the party? He smells horrible, he's too ugly, he's not wearing any shoes, or he's not wearing any pants. He's not wearing any shoes. What's the second and real reason the guard won't let Monkey King into the party? This is the actual reason. He's still not wearing any shoes. No boys allowed. Gods only. He's a monkey. This is funny. This is like the bouncer, and then I don't know. I just like that. Okay. He's a monkey. It's supposed to kind of be like they're being racist. He's a monkey, and that's the way he was born. You can't do anything to change that, and that's it. All right, true or false? The Monkey King reacts by peacefully walking away and feeling embarrassed. This is from the actual Monkey King movie, by the way. False. He beats everybody up. He literally yells die and then slam dunks everybody. So this is the information. So he's a very hot-tempered character. This is him grabbing the guard by his little ponytail and then quote-unquote WWE smackdowns on everybody at the party. He piles up their bodies afterwards. He is not a peaceful figure. He is very much hot-tempered. He acts before he thinks. What does the Monkey King smell when he gets home from the party? Big ol' farts, the smell of delicious fruits, rotting fruits, or monkey fur? The answer is monkey fur. Remember, like, he comes home and that's what he smells. He's embarrassed at this point. He was embarrassed when he said, "You may be a deity, but you're still a monkey." So his embarrassment shows by him only being able to smell monkey fur and wanting to get rid of it. He wants to kind of get rid of his own personality, and that's a real shame. Or his own identity, not his personality. All right, this is the puzzle. The story Jin's mom tells in the beginning of chapter 2 in the correct order. So The boy and his mother lived in a marketplace, right? They moved near a cemetery, and then they lived by a university, and he studied, and they stayed there. And then finally, the story ends as they pull up in front of Jin's new home. What'd I do wrong? Oh, I didn't put this in order right. That's my fault. I'll have to fix that. What does Jin's mom tell him? Oh, I'm sorry. Why does Jin's mom tell him the parable? To make him feel better and show that she wants a better life for her son, to make him feel bad for being upset about moving, to show him that the world is a cruel place, or to show him that little kids are dumb and she is a smart adult. It's to make him feel better and show that she wants a better life for her son. Jin tells the herbalist's wife that he wants to be a transformer when he grows up. True or false? This is true. That's his big thing. He loves Transformers. That's what he played with his friends. It's how he becomes friends with Wei Chen. And the transformation thing comes up a lot. What rumor is spread about Suzy Nakamura and Jin Wang? We talked about this already. They're going to have an arranged marriage. That's the rumor. For the record, Suzy Nakamura is Japanese. Jin Wang is Chinese. They're from two completely different backgrounds. Their parents are two completely different cultures. Who does Jin hate at first but then become best friends with? Greg, Suzy Nakamura, Wei Chen, or Jimmy? It's Wei Chen. He literally says he wanted to punch him when he first saw him. It kind of reminds him of himself. Like, that's what he was like when he first got into school. And Wei Chen tries to speak in Mandarin to him, and he tells him to speak English. Like, he does not like him. And then Wei Chen has a transformer, just like him. Aww, friends. Which of the following is not a racist Asian stereotype? Buck teeth, squinty eyes, yellow skin, or loves Starbucks? Loves Starbucks. If that was a stereotype of any race, it would be white girls. True or false? Chapter 3 is supposed to be like a romantic comedy. False. It's supposed to be like a sitcom, like iCarly, like Drake and Josh, like Everybody Loves Raymond, like Everybody Hates Chris. It's more closely aligned with Everybody Loves Raymond or Everybody Hates Chris because it's called Everybody Loves Chinky. So it's supposed to look like a sitcom. Sitcoms are like a lot of Nickelodeon shows. It includes a laugh track. In the book, there's even a title screen for a comedic show, and there's a clap track. True or false? Chinky and Danny are related because they are cousins. True. Why does Jin want to be a transformer? This is the open-ended question for the test. Think about how Jin changes what he eats, how he speaks to his new white classmates, and think about how he is treated by his classmates. Consider, like, he wants to be a transformer. Transformers can change. They can completely change themselves into something else. Why would Jin want that for himself? And that's it. Okay? That's your review. Make sure you turn in the test by, I believe it's tomorrow at 11:59. I will double check that for you though. Yep, Thursday by 11:59. So make sure that gets handed in. You do not have to do the Kahoot challenge if you don't want to, but I strongly, 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 strongly encourage it. Please use your questions for chapters 1 to 2 and for chapters 3, so that way you can adequately answer the questions, okay? Use the things that are available to you. Do not take an L. It is a test grade. Don't do it. Okay, I will see you guys later. Ta-ta!